So we'll figure out this electric stuff, what the heck's going on. It's just too funny. This is crazy. Hey gang, Tim here, and this is Fred. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're gonna finish Fred's interior. So I'm gonna jump on the seat cover, get that all tightened up. There's like a whole big pile of, like a bowl of spaghetti strings that we're gonna tie that seat cover up with. Get that all nice and tight, make it look sharp, make old Fred look like a sharp dressed man. And then after that, we're gonna look at this dash pad. So I'm gonna put it on the table, compare it to the factory one. It says I gotta trim some stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna compare the two, try sliding it in there, see if we can pop that into place, and then get the cluster in. A little bit of trim, some mirrors. We're gonna be motoring. Can't wait. All right, so come along and let's get this baby. So, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with this. I read the instructions, but it just said like tie them together, tie them loop-de-loop. So I'm gonna try to just untangle this mess and then see what we can do. Like, where are they supposed to tie? From front to back, around? I don't know. I've never put one of these on. I've only sat on them. So, got this thing. I'm trying to untangle this. What the heck? Oy, oy, oy. I don't know. I didn't realize it was going to be this much of a mess. Oh, those melted together. Okay, maybe it's a bunch of little ones. Oh yeah, look at that. They got it all, can you see that? They got like knotted together. Well, melted together. It's like Elvira's hair. Okay, bunch of shorties there. I'm gonna dive in and see what I can do. I don't know if I tie it to some of that welting, maybe some of the hog rings underneath here. I don't know if I have any more hog rings. Man, we had a million of them on the farm back in the day. I don't know, let's see what we can do. Figure something out. Do something even if it's wrong. We'll come together. So hey gang, check it out. It's done. Look at it. Can you see it? It came out pretty darn good. I'll bring you in so you can get a closer look, but check it out. I think it looks great. I love it. Old school critter. What I like about it too are all these little, down here, these little pockets. You put your whole texting machine in there, some snacky snacks, but hey, I like it. Matches good, and hey, it'll work. And while I was underneath, I thought I cleaned up underneath here really well, but I found this thing. What in God's creation could this have been for? It's got a little burn action there, but just some kind of really light wood. Somebody carved some kind of doodatter, and I haven't the foggiest idea what that could possibly be for. If you have any idea, let me know in the comments. All right, thanks. So now, gonna finish up all this trim around the doors, just a little plastic trim up above there, above the windshield, and then we're tackling, oh wait, take that back. We're doing a dash next because then the trim kind of like tucks in. So let's put the dashboards on the table. We'll do some trimmy trim and go from there. All right, let's go, let's do that. So this new one that I got from LMC, see that big old lipperoni right there? Yeah, it looks like we got to cut that off, because if you look at this one, it's trimmed way back. And on this one, they leave the dirty work for you. So it looks like I got to come in here, let me move this, come in and do, so I'm going to put a new razor blade in my old razor Kniffy and cut that all off, Trim this side. I got a cutout in here where the old antenna Roni goes. And then trim all of this off too. So hopefully it cuts easy. I'm gonna put a new knife on it. I'm a little scared, but let's give it a whirl. I may document this, so, oh boy, here we go. Well, here goes nothing. I put a new blade in the old razor knife here, and I'm gonna try it, but honestly, I'm a little nervous, so I'm not sure how this is gonna go, how it cuts, but let's find out. Spent $400. Ooh, oh wow, that cuts easy. Ooh, sharp. Let's see what we can do. All right, so this isn't so bad, but nice and easy. It's nerve-wracking. I guess the good thing is it's close to the windshield, so. Well, it went good till we got there. Well, there's a halfway point. Get this out. This is the old notcholina for the antenna. Really wish they would do this for you. Woo! I'll slice myself. All right, I think we did it. There's a couple little spots. There's a piece of metal sticking out over there. I'm going to trim that, touch up a couple spots, and then we'll try sliding it in. All right, let's wish me luck. Let's do it. Well, gang, here goes nothing. See if this critter will fit. I got all those happy clippies up there. Probably be better with two people. Is that it? Just push? Pushy push? I think so. Those were all lined up. Here we go. Whoa! Look at that. Holy macaroni and cheese. Yeah, that was it. Just that trimming. A little hoo-hoo there, but man, I gotta say, that sure looks a heck of a lot better than that cracked up old critter. I know it's not perfect. It's not a factory, but it's close. Close enough to make it like, woo, she's pretty. All right, we'll get this thing screwed in. Get them 4 screws there, screws on the end. We'll get that bezel on there, bolt this back up. We're cooking with gas. I like it. I love it, actually. It's going to be sharp. I can't wait. So I gotta hook that. I gotta take the glove box out. So I gotta take the glove box back out to reconnect the air vent. But I'm gonna hold off on that a little bit because if we take this thing on power tour, I want to have air. So I may just order a full aftermarket air conditioning heating thing. So we'll see. It's a strong possibility because we really need air if we're going to be cruising around in this thing all summer. So stay tuned. We'll see. That'll be a heck of a project. Whew. I like it. Let's get these screws in. Bezel 30. Bezel 30. I would have expected there to be a screw in the side here, but the factory one didn't have it. And this is still a little, maybe once this is connected, it'll lock it all together. Just a little sketched out by that. Let's put this in, see what she looks like. And then see how she feels. That's in. Are you in yet? There. There. Their hole is smaller than the factory one. I think I got something on that one. I really don't like this fit. It's terrible. It's terrible. I gotta bring you in here and show you this. Stand by, I'm gonna grab you and show you this, what we got going on. All right, so check this out. Not quite wide enough. That side is kind of there. This side is like, it doesn't fit. How am I gonna work this one out? See it? Oh gosh, what am I gonna do here? I think I'm gonna fight with it for a while, see what I can do here. I'll give you an update in a minute. I had no likey at all. Get in here a little bit to show you what we got going on. Let me try to get you in here. So I kind of got it screwed together and it'll work, but all I can say is if I was doing like a restoration on like trying to get a factory kind of look, yeah, I don't think this LMC dashboard is the right one. But I mean, for Fred the farm truck, it's gonna look fine. I got a couple things to do. I'm actually gonna have to pull it out again. Thinking, mine over in the corner there, the factory one only had 5 clips, so that leaves a little wahoonie in there, and it's driving me crazy. So I'm gonna have to order one of those clips. I'll get a couple of them and pull the dash off again, put that clip in, and put it back together. Because that little wahoonie over there is driving me out of my mind, and there's nothing I can do about it without a clip. So one of those things. I don't know. It's crazy, but it is what it is. But for now, it's fine. Red's interior is all together now. I'm not totally happy with it. I think the aftermarket parts have a lot to do with it, but you know, it's gonna be fine. So take a look at it. Check it out. So my wife got me that fancy new armrest, little center console. Put little cup holders, keep our drinks in. And look at, all cleaned up, freshened up. What a transformation from that old hunk of junk. Whoa, look at that. You know, it's gonna work. Little foam trick on the seat there worked. Wish that tucked in there a little better, less little, but it doesn't. But it is what it is. It's fine. Much better. Look at that. Those door panels. I think it came out great. Gonna be riding in style now. Look at that. All right. So I'm gonna jump on these new mirrors. Remember, I broke the, well, I didn't break it. I filled up the lenses full of sparks. So, got some new ones. I think they're made of magnesium. But they're going to look a heck of a lot better than, and I'll be able to see out of them. So, all right, so I'm going to get putting those on. And then our next big mission here is take apart the grill, new headlights, all the screws and stuff. So I'll catch up with you probably when we're doing the grill, the headlights, getting them all fixed. So that's what we'll hop on next. In the meantime, I'm just going to chuck these mirrors on real quick. All right, let's go. All right, well, this is kind of the moment of truth. I hitched up the battery, get that back together. I want to see if these lights will all come on and the dash works still. Hopefully everything plugs in and works, and we'll see. So I attached the battery a minute ago. I don't see any smoke yet, so that's a good sign. Interior lights still work. Let's come on in here, see if we can see if these dash lights work. It's a moment of truth. I'm bringing you with me. Can you see anything? So hard to tell, I can't see anything. That's weird. Signal light staying on. See it? Yeah. Clock works. Signal light shouldn't be on though. Row Raggy. I was afraid of this. Oh boy. Well, this isn't where I want it to be right now. As you can see, I got the cluster out. Another ear broke off. This thing is so brittle. I don't know if it's being down here in the southern heat for 42, 3 years, whatever. But it is like crispy as an old potato chip. So I'm going to try to do some troubleshooting on this. None of the dash lights will work. When I turn the lights on, the right signal indicator just stays on. Don't know why. But if you turn it on flashy flash, it flashes properly if the lights are off. But if you turn the lights on, it goes to a slow. So there's got to be some kind of ground issue. Something crossed somewhere, somehow, some way. But we're going to dig into it and see if we can figure out what's going on here. It's a bummer because I had this all back together. But always a positive side. I'm going to order that clip, the missing little light socket here. Pull the dash out anyway, put the clip back in it the way it's supposed to be. And when we do figure out this dash cluster, we'll have all the lights working. So, all right, so I'm going to dig in and see what I can find. I'll let you know what I find when I finally figure it all out. All right. Bummer. Well, not really where I thought I was going to be. Didn't think we'd be back to this point. So this morning, last night, had enough. Like, I was getting hot, sweaty, tired. I'm like, okay, we'll pick it up again tomorrow. So this morning, first thing I did, I was missing one of the light bulb sockets. I ordered that. We're missing that clip for the dash. So I got that coming. Figured it's all apart now. I bought an extra. That way there, we can just pop this dash pad back off, put the clip in, and get it back in. But I want to get these dash lights working. The dash lights are not working. So I did a little troubleshooting. They're building some mega neighborhood over here on the other side of the woods, and sorry about the noise. It's like it's ridiculous. All you hear is machines. There's like, I don't know, 1,000 houses. But anyway, there's no power going to coming up on the gray wire. So I got a little cheat sheet I looked up online. I printed some pages off. But I don't have any power on the gray wire. I checked the fuse is good. So I guess it goes from the fuse box to the headlight switch. So we don't have any dim action either. Well, obviously because the lights don't work. But anyway, I bought a new switch. So I'm going to replace the headlight switch. See if maybe that's bad. We'll check the power coming in and out of that. See what we can find. I don't know. This is crazy. I thought this would be simple. I guess I should know better. If you had ever replaced one of these headlight switches, there's a little button on the side. You just got to push that, and it's kind of like this. Nope. Release me. And it should pop right up, but it's not popping out. Come on, get out of there. Come on, let go. Not cooperating. Come on. Booger. I guess sometimes it just doesn't want to cooperate. Come on, Fred. Oh, getting hot again. Kind of curious to see what this switch is going to look like. Looks like a switch. I do not know. Well, gotta check for power. See if we have power. I got my light all hooked up here. Let's see what we got here. That one's hot all the time. Keys off. So we got juice there. And juice there. Okay, so I put the switch in. The new switch is in. So then I wasn't getting any power to the terminal, the green wire. And so I checked the fuse. There was no power at the fuse holder. So this is a few minutes from when I just left you. So I just learned something new. Little tidbit if you all didn't know. Probably, most of you probably do, but I just learned something. The green wire that comes from here goes down to the fuse box. That fuse is only energized when the lights are on. So I'm like, why is just this one fuse dead? I pulled the fuse out, there's no power anywhere. Then I read it's only energized if the switch is on. So I turned the switch on. Gray wire, which is supposed to be the dash lights. Bam. Look at that. So now we've got power to the dash lights. I'm going to kind of plug this cluster in, see if that'll work. This light here, it plugs in by the gas gauge. Is this like a low fuel light or something? I don't know. Kind of thinking it must be, maybe. Okay, so where were we? We want to plug this dash cluster in. I'm not going to get too crazy with this dash cluster because I broke a couple pieces off it last night. So I got some of that 2-part epoxy plastic adhesive. I'm going to try gluing it back together. I looked to see if we could buy a new one, and evidently you can't. So let's just plug this in. See what we got. Nice and easy. But I'm going to leave it hang until the other parts come in so that it's going to be 100%. So hopefully it works. Let's see. I just shut the lights off. That clock in. It's amazing the old clock still works. Okay, turn the lights on. See if anything happens. Whoa! I see a light. Are those lit? I can't tell. Can't tell, but I see that one's lit. I mean, that's a good sign. We got one lit. The others might be too. I just can't see. That one's definitely lit. Some critter over here. I'm gonna try putting a new lamp on that one. I think they were all new. I don't know. We did it. It was a success. All along, it was this stupid switch. So this switch, the rheostat dimmer thingy, evidently doesn't even look like it's making contact, but that shot. So then the lights obviously weren't getting any power. And then also there must be something wrong internally because it was creating a short. Before, when I would turn the key on, the right side signal light would stay on, but now there it is, working good. Left's working good. And the only thing I can't figure out is high beam indicator. I don't see, like, I don't even remember high beam indicator. Oh, I turned the lights on. Now that light's back on. That's what it is. There's something wrong outside of this. Ooh. But hey, at least the cluster's working. I'll figure out these headlights. That's the next mission. It's going to be these headlights. And then we'll figure out maybe there's just a lamp bad or bad ground or something. So, but at least the cluster's good. I'm going to glue these pieces back on and hopefully it'll hold. But yeah, we're in pretty good shape now. I'm glad we have dash lights. That was bothering me. On to the, I'm going to leave this for now until we get the rest of those parts. And then, yeah, do the headlights. All right, so we made it to the front. As you can see, Fred's eyes are a little tweaked. So that one too, that one too. So we got all new springs and screws and plastic inserts and all those doodadders. So it should be pretty easy to pop that grill out. While it's out, I want to foo-foo that front of that radiator support, tighten that up a little bit. And see if we can find that ground, because we got that right side signal light thing making it go off inside. So we'll try to fix that, get that critter all fixed up. And I don't know if it's in the front, in the back, but something on the right side is making that signal light thing go crazy. So we'll figure it out. So let's dig into these headlights, get these all changed up, and yeah, we'll be in pretty good shape after that. All right, so I'm gonna dig in now. All right, so I'm gonna dig into this. I got my handy dandy yogurt cup for a bolt holder, and probably should take off the bezels first. You got these nice little happy screws. I got my assistant Dutch with me today. Dutch, you gonna say hi to everybody? You gonna say hi? Are you gonna say hi? Say hi. Yeah, good girl. She protects the grounds. Don't want her wandering off in the neighborhood. You stay here. I guess I really only need to take the bezels out. Oh, but I'd kind of like to take this apart just so I can paint that. Let's do that. But yeah, I could just do the bezels and replace all this hardware. Went ahead and kind of cleaned up that radiator support. I was going to take the whole grill out, but I got to get underneath, and I really was more aimed at getting this stainless trim off, so I don't want to break anything, and it really didn't matter if I took the grill out because I'm not painting back here. So maybe I will. Maybe I will give it a foo-foo. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, for now I'm going to take these lights out. And I bought the whole bunch of stuff here, the adjusters and little plastic doodadders and stuff. So, and then new headlights, and 4 new headlights, and we'll see See how this here comes together or comes apart? Hopefully we can get everything apart without, oh, that's a bad one. Ooh, we're gonna have to get some PV Blaster. That's the flavor of the day. I got PV Blaster. Let me see if I can get these adjusters out. So I figured get everything. Alrighty then, get them out. Ooh, that's cocky. Wait till you see this. Oh my goodness. I think I was shot. Holy macaroni. Jeez, look at this. Does the light work? I don't know. Holy moly. Yikeronis. Guess we got it. Been sitting a while. We'll have to clean those critters up before we plug them back in. But those are those. The nice new green ones with the old adjusteronis. Springages. Yep, I got springs too. Actually, they look like the right ones. Christmas miracle. Okay. All right. At least that one didn't fall apart completely on that. Come on. Okay, sweet. We'll put this screw in. All right, we'll just continue through. Pop these ones in, clean that up a little bit, hop to the other side, clean these sockets in, and we'll put this baby back together. Nice. Taking those old headlight buckets apart took way longer than I thought. So it's getting super late. So I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight. But I got all the pieces, parts. Just, you know, don't judge me. But I'm gonna clean these all up. I'm gonna clean these headlight buckets up, get them all cleaned up and painted so they're decent. And then we'll reassemble them. I've got all the new doodadders in. Maybe I should take that back apart and clean it and foo-foo it. Probably do that. And do the same on this side. Put everything back together. I foo-fooed that black. I just didn't like looking at all that rust on the edge of the radiator support there. So that cleans it up a little bit. So I think we're going to wait till tomorrow. I think tomorrow's another day. I'm going to go have myself a beverage, kick back for a little while tonight, and we'll pick back up on it tomorrow. Pull old Fred back in the garage, and tomorrow's another day. All right, we will see you tomorrow. Like 2 seconds. Okay, bye. Hey gang, so today's a new day. Today's Sunday. Friday night, I was out here working away, getting these headlights all torn apart, taking the old stainless rings off. Everything was rotted out, but we got all the new connectors in. I foo-fooed that up a little bit, cleaned up that firewall, so that's all set. I'm just gonna catch you up real quick. So that's all set, but then I was working on the dash cluster. As you know, that was all screwed up. So I got that fixed finally. I broke a couple of ears off. I was able to use that plastic epoxy, got that all squared away. So it seems to be pretty strong, so I got it back in place, got all the electrical figured out. That stinking dash switch all along, the headlight switch, causing all those problems. But then once I got all that working, the right side parking light, signal light wasn't working. The indicator stayed on. I'm like, what is going on? Chasing grounds. I just spent like an hour looking at this thing. Like, what the heck's going on? So finally, I was going to jump out the ground at the socket to the negative post just to make sure that the ground was good. And then it came on, and then I looked. This stinking little tab in the lamp socket that hits the case, the ground, yeah, it was bent, so it wasn't touching. So that was the problem all along. Bent that back down, put the lamps in. We're good to go 100%. So we're all squared away. So the interior was done. Now it's not done because I'm waiting for a clip for the dash. But we're just going to finish putting these headlights together. That's about all we have to do. So I'm going to turn you around here to my messy old bench here. Whoop, here I am, the messy old bench. So got the rings all cleaned up. I cleaned up the buckets a little bit, gave them a foo-foo, so they were all set to go. So now I got all new headlights, these Extra Vision. I don't know if they're any good or not, but that's what I got. So hopefully they are bright because these tend to be a little yellow light, but we'll see. So got all those. We'll get these in. Fred's eyeballs won't be looking all over the moon anymore. So yeah, let's get together. We'll put these up, put these together, and then we'll throw them in the truck. So yeah, let's get these together. All right. I was just saying, I got these buckets all cleaned up. I got these nice new headlights. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, hopefully they're good, but we'll get these all together. They fit, yep, they fit. And put these happy little stainless rings on, get them all locked in place. But all the old screws were all rusty and crusty, so. What? Slim pickings, you know Slim Pickens? We might have to use some of the old ones. That stinks. I don't feel like going to the Home Depot. Maybe I should. You are a winner. I know you are. Oh yeah. That was definitely a winner. That's a meaty one. Good. Yeah, so we'll just get all 4 of these built. Okay. Looks good. All in. 1 down, 3 to go. So we'll put the others together and I'll meet you over at the grill. Looks good. Really look good. I can't wait to see Fred without his eyeballs all over. These lights together. One thing I noticed, fortunately I was only 1 deep getting these together. I didn't pay any attention taking them out, so I'm like, oh, there's a hole in there. That must be for like drainage. But that must be for air, like the hot air to get to cooling. I'm guessing, I don't know, but that's what I'm guessing. But that goes on the top because of the way these critters are all oriented. So, oh, did I do that? What did I do? Oh, there's left and right sides. That's cool. Because we got over there with a on top. Let's see. All right, so that's the left side. That's pretty cool. I didn't even realize that. See that? Learned something new. So this is a double beamer. So that's the top. So let's put that one in. See if I have that set up right. So I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, come on. That's tight. There we go. I'll plug it in. The old springaroo. Where the heck's this spring hook? Ooh. All right. Then put this one in. Get that into groovage. I might be doing something wrong. Put these screws in first. And then screw them into the sockets. Taking you along with me, figuring it out. There we go. can't see a dang thing. Get the screw gun. At that. Look at that. That's sweet. So I got the other 3 in, and then once I get these all together, I'll show you what it all looks like, all lit up, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that it all actually works. And then later tonight, we'll just pull it outside, put it up against the garage door, and see if we can adjustimate them up some to hopefully get them so they're not all over the place. But looking better already. So let me get to these other 3, and we'll see you in a sec. Okay, so we got it all back together. Looks beautiful. Look at it. All together. The headlights are kind of aimed straight. I was going to back it outside and pull it in to aim the high beams, but we got a little bit of an issue. So when I turn the high beams on, they only stay on for maybe like 5 seconds, and then whoop, they cut out. So I don't know if those critters are drawing too much for the relay that's in there, these high beamers, but anyway, they cut out on me after, like I said, like 5 seconds. So, oh, these just did too. So we're going to figure that out, but I'm going to dig into that. But for now, I'm going to close this video out. So thanks again for watching. Appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I really, really appreciate that. And, oh, they're back on. So, oh, they're off. We'll figure it out. I don't know what's going on, but we'll figure it out. So next time you see Fred, we're going to be cruising down the road. What's it think? It's an ambulance or something? So I got the clip coming for the dash. We'll get that in. And then Fred's going to be hitting the road. So it's almost ready for the road. I thought it was going to be, but not quite. So we'll figure out this electric stuff, what the heck's going on. It's just too funny. This is crazy. But until next time, we'll see you soon. Oh, and by the way, I got a little lowering kit coming for Fred, so tune in for that. So we'll see you soon. Thanks again for tuning in. Catch you on the next one. Take care, all. Bye. Oh, my goodness. Look at it. It thinks it's an ambulance. Oh, yeah. We'll figure it out.